Itya chuli thaka 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga 7th session de MLA A Pongshi Phompra Goods and Service Tax GST de napunchia opor kotha kurishi. Tai kuishi ki state de GST lagai dia piche dangor reform ekta bi kuriya nai koigina state income ke boost kuribole gane commercial rent bi GST niche anibole suggest kurishi. Tai janaishe stone chips aro balu de 5% GST do bishi bhag nalagai. Itu karne revenue de leakage ahi jai aur authorized nathaka transporter khan pra itu problem ge dangor banai di. Government department khan ge tai khan laga kaam koigina source pra hi 2% katibo aur returns khan do time de file kuribole lage kushi. Tai kintu taxes department ge khushi janaishe ki June de bhal GST jama kuriya nimide aur Nagaland de GST grievance redressal committee bana karne. Chief Minister Nipi Rio pra MLA Phom chinta utha mani gina sai dibole kushi. Rio Janaishe Minister KG Kenyepra itu bar September 3 aro 4 de lobole thaka GST Council meeting the state ke represent kuribole ase. Government ektabi revenue naloigina jabole na paribo koigina Rio kuishe tax diado naga manugane nutun ase hoilibi manuge cooperate kuri dibi koigina mangishe.
The matter I wish to share today is regarding deduction of goods and service tax in Nagaland. That is GST. Background of GST. GST was introduced and implemented by the Government of India along with the states and union territories in July 2017. Since then, the motto of one nation, one tax has been achieved as GST has replaced multiple taxes, removed from cascading effect of tax on tax. For Nagaland, GST is the backbone of the state revenue and a major source of income. Every individual contributes to it, whether a student buying a product or a household making purchases. Nagaland has a potential to develop industries in food packaging, such as pickles, juice, and biofuels. This will not only make us self-reliant, but also create employment opportunities and increase GST revenue through export to other states and countries. Revenue collection. We have seen sharp difference between the earlier VAT collection and the present GST collection. This has increased significantly in recent times. Nagaland goods and service tax revenue recorded a remarkable rise from 104% year-on-year growth in June 2025, following growth of 43% in April and 44% in May 2025. The State Tax Department attributes this surge to internal reforms, skill development, enhanced enforcement measures, and improved compliance by the business community. The scope for enhancing new area of revenue for the state. In my opinion, we can further enhance revenue collection by implementing and creating awareness in the following areas. Number one, GST on commercial rent is at 10%. Very few people in Nagaland are aware that a 10% GST is applicable on commercial rent. By encouraging proper compliance, the state revenue can increase significantly. Number two, GST on sand and stone chips. That is also 5%. In most cases, GST invoices are not issued for sand and stone chips. Ensuring billing and compliance in the sector can boost the revenue. Number 3, unauthorized transporter. Since checking should be enforced to transporters who brings goods without proper documentation, as this lead to leakage of state revenue. GST on government departments. The government departments are also under the preview of GST, either directly or indirectly. Departments are required to deduct 2% TDS, 1% CGST, and 1% SGST on work and supply order, about 2.5 lakhs. Now, in this regard, the concerned TDOs must ensure that GSTR7 monthly TDS return is filed on time, so that supplier and contractor do not face unnecessary difficulties. However, many departments insist on a tax clearance certificate, that is TCC, without uploading the first 2% TDS, which is not liable. Because once the tax is paid and the TCC is obtained, the unreported 2% deduction effectively block the working capital of the firm, which can only be usable in the next filing. Therefore, TDO must ensure that DDS returns are filed promptly before demanding TCC from contractor. Likewise, there is a circular, office memorandum from the Finance Department that is dated 27 June 2023. We can just reflect to the number 4. That is, on receipt of the payment of the concerned taxpayer shall file the return of GST 1 and GST 3B, and payment of GST amount especially on or before 11 and 20 respectively of the following month. So here is clearly mentioned that department has to file the DDS, GST R7 in every first week of the month, so that the contractor will file the GST R3B promptly after getting the TDS 2% of the uploaded by the department. So what is going on? That means money. Department by TDS 2% upload no korigana, direct TCC clearance service mangile, to TDS 2% na haligana, tai kinaga 18% to haliwo. So there's a system that to 2% na halile tai 18% direct halidibo. Halile another 22% kate rakhi ase, to tate bra aro next day TDS to 2% to aro diban bra halibo, abona hala bosde. Aro another 20% to abona return dibo. But the block is 2% to the portal de thaki jabo. So for the first timers, nole down amount to capital block ho jay. My request is that, as per the Finance Department Office Memorandum of 2023, every first week of the month, Morambra TDO Hanbra instruct Kurigana, GST on time to file Grubala, so that the contractor or supplier or whoever give the GST filing Gura Hando took Nabagana Dan Halio Barabo.
Mr. Pongshi, MLA, who have brought this very important topic in this zero hour on reduction of GST in Nagaland. Sir, as we are all aware, GST was introduced in our country only in 2017. And it is a very new thing for us, so there were a lot of confusions. But things are settling down, and it's getting better and better. And I appreciate the comments and the understanding of our Honorable MLA, who was a Class 1 contractor, and he knows and his concern for the GST payers. It is one of our main resource of the state. All major decisions on GST are taken in the GST Council, which is chaired by the Union Minister and the representative of the state. And I, as a Finance Minister, I should be there, because the GST Council meeting is scheduled on 3rd and 4th September. That is tomorrow and day after. And Union Minister personally telephoned to me, but I could not go. But in my absence, I had given KG Kanye, our state minister, to represent me. So that's why KG Kanye had gone today to attend this very important meeting. And there are going to be very good decisions in bringing down some GST rates, particularly for the public, general public, and also the consumer. I hope I'm right and we'll see good news. Paying tax is new, therefore it takes time. But we should make a habit, because no government can survive without revenue collections as tax or as payment for what you get. So I hope the people of the state will be more careful and pay our GST taxes, so that our state, with more revenue received, can take more development. Thank you.